Hello, welcome back to Amplify with Purpose. Now, let's be honest. Today's episode might sting just a little, but in the best way, because we're talking about something that happens more than people like to admit: losing good clients and not knowing why. Not the kind of clients you lose because there was a complaint or drama or even a bad review. No, it's the quiet kind. The ones where someone just fades out. They ghost you, they stop rebooking, they don't refer anyone, and you're left thinking, what happened? So, today, I want to talk you through the 6 sneaky ways businesses lose clients without even realizing it. And more importantly, what to do about it. They're not complicated, they're small, simple shifts. But if you ignore them, they can cost you thousands. If you catch them early, you build trust, loyalty, and the kind of growth that doesn't rely on always finding the next new lead. You ready? Let's go. You're hard to reach. Let's start here because it's such an easy one to miss. You've got emails, a contact form, maybe people slide into your DMs, and somehow you miss the message, or worse, people don't know where to reach you at all. What does that look like, you ask? You're juggling 3 email boxes, someone messages you on Facebook, but you're only checking Instagram, and your contact us form, no one's even monitoring that. The client cues are, you'll hear them say things like, I wasn't sure where to send that, or I didn't want to bother you, or sometimes they just stop trying. Instead, keep it simple. Have one clear point of contact. And if you can't respond right away, an auto reply that says, we've got your message, here's what happens next, works wonders. That little bit of reassurance really goes a long way. One of my clients added a simple Calendly link for clients to book check ins, just a 15-minute catch up. Within a few weeks, they saw a 40% increase in repeat business. Why? Because access builds assurance. It tells your clients you're still in their corner. Next, your onboarding is clunky. Now let's talk about how you welcome them in. First impressions matter, and not just when they buy. It's how you hold their hand in their first few days or weeks that really makes a difference. Clunky onboarding looks like clients that are wondering what comes next. They might ask the same question over and over. Some might even go quiet because they don't want to bug you. If they're apologizing for asking basic questions, or you feel like you're explaining the same thing again and again, you probably need to tighten up your onboarding process. Here's what you do instead. Send a 1-day welcome email or a short video walking them through what to expect. Even a simple PDF with what's included or how to contact us goes a long way. I worked with a coach who had amazing results. Her onboarding process was all over the place. So we set up a 3 email welcome sequence. Refunds dropped to 0. Clients finally felt supported from day one. But what if you're solving the wrong problem? You're doing great work, but you're solving the problem you think they have, not the one they actually have. I see this one a lot. You're hitting every deliverable, but something is just off. Clients say things like, "It's not quite what I expected," or I thought we'd be further by now. Here's what you need to do. Check in regularly. Ask, what's the most valuable thing I can help you with this month? It's a simple question, but it gets you aligned again. In a recent project, I paused midway and asked that exact question. Turns out the client's priorities had shifted. So we adjusted, nothing dramatic, and it led to one of the best testimonials I have ever received. What about your all delivery and no experience. Here's the thing, getting the job done is just not enough anymore. Clients want to feel something when they work with you. You do everything right, you meet the deadline, you tick every box, but still the client says, it was good, not great. They don't refer, they're polite, they're distant. They're not raving, they're not reposting, they're not tagging you, they're not emotionally invested. Here's what you need to do. Add small, meaningful touch points. A birthday message, a voice note after a win, a Loom video instead of just sending the file. These moments all build memories, and that's what makes you unforgettable. I sent a handwritten card to one of my clients 3 years ago. She still talks about it. And that moment led to a referral of $20,000. That's the power of experience. Here's another common one that I see more often than I should. You vanish after the sale. It's so common. You deliver, you invoice, and then nothing. You assume that they were happy because they didn't complain, but you never hear from them again. What's the client clue? They go quiet, they don't rebook, they don't reply to your just checking in email months later. Instead, stay in touch. Set reminders to check in at 30, 60, and 90 days. Not to sell, but just to ask, hey, how's everything going? I helped a law firm build a simple 90-day follow-up system. Within 6 months, 3 new clients came through referrals from existing clients, all because those clients felt remembered, not abandoned. The last sneaky leak in your business? You haven't earned the next step. We all want our clients to rebook, refer, or even write glowing testimonials. But sometimes we haven't made it easier or we haven't made it clear. You're nervous to ask. I get that. You hope they'll stay, but deep down, you're not sure what they'd say about the experience. Clients will say things like, we're reviewing suppliers, or we'll circle back, and then crickets. Instead, start by showing them what you've helped them achieve. Highlight the transformation, not just the transaction, and be clear. Here's what we've done. Here's what I recommend next. Want to chat about it? That one sentence, want to chat about what's next, has brought more repeat clients my way than a social media post or an ad campaign. So here's the thing. Clients don't always leave in anger, a huff and puff of smoke. Most of the time, they just fade. Not because you did something wrong, but because the connection's just not there. The secret to client retention? It's not about over-delivering. It's about being consistent, staying connected, and making sure that your clients feel seen and supported, not just served. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be present. If you're sitting there thinking, yep, I've got some of those sneaky leaks in my business, I've created something just for you. It's called the Lost Client Rescue Kit. It helps you spot where clients are slipping away, and it gives you practical steps to bring them back. It's free, it's simple, and it'll change the way you see your client journey. So head over to the link in the show notes to grab it. And if you want to have a chat through your client experience one-on-one, I've got free strategy spots available right now. You can book yours using the link in the notes. If this episode helped you, send it to your business buddy, because someone in your circle needs this reminder too. Until next time, keep leading with clarity, accountability, and consistency. That's how we amplify.